line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit.
Fantasy Headliners Nation. Headliner Nation. Fantasy Headliners for the nation. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner.
Yo. Analytics off the chain. All the channels not the same. Jake and Kyle, you know the name. Headliner Nation, we running the game. Y'all stuck on third down. Your content's plain Jane. Headliners on top now. We gonna move and change. Podcast off the rip. Draft guide, so legit. Fantasy world, our game tight. You know we about that chub life. Stuck in a rut and you need some motivation. Head to the channel for this Headliner Nation.
I'm a headliner.
Yo, what is going on in the nation today? It's a beautiful Sunday, July 30th. The month of July is almost over, which only means one thing. Football is right around the corner. Crazy. I can't believe the summer is basically done at this point. Holy cow, my kids go back to school soon. Man, quick summer. But like I said, that just means football. I had baseball stuff sitting right here and I looked at it. It just means football is right around the corner. Ricky. OEG, Oh My, Mark, Hedgehog, Robbie, Boss, Terra Vista, Dave, Tim, Ben. What's going on? So many people out there right now. Woo! How's everybody doing? How's our Sunday going? Hopefully it's going good. After I get done with the live stream, I'm actually going to be hopping into the car, headed to Chicago. Going to have a daddy-daughter weekend away. We're going to go hit up Gordon Ramsay's restaurant. We're going to do a couple of museums. We got a hotel we're going to go hang out in. Why is my mic spiking? Is that better? So, we're going to have a good weekend. School starting up again soon, so we're going to get out and we're going to get out of the house and go have a good time. Hedgehog's in the car. 10-hour drive back home. Drive safely, my man. OEG. Official. Becoming a member of Holden Chubb for the 24th consecutive month. OEG, appreciate you. What up, goats? And Headliner Nation, let's get busy and get these trophies this season. Let's go, baby. Marvin with the $5 dono. What's good, Kyle? Help me out, Marvin. That's exactly what I'm here to do. I'm in a standard league, and I got the 6th pick, first round. Who should I consider? And in the second round, if it's a standard league, I'm hammering the running backs, man. I know you said it was a 12 team. Yep, 12 team. Also depends on if it is Superflex. Superflex standard league, running back, quarterback, first 2 picks. If it's just a 1 quarterback league, standard, we got to hammer those first 2 running backs. Got to get them. Got to get them good. Appreciate the donation, my man. Good luck in your drafts. Briz becoming a member for the 13th month of Full Chubb. Why am I so hungover? Have a good Sunday, fam. Well, probably because you enjoyed yourself, Brian. That is why. James with the $5 dono. What's up, Kyle? What's going on, James? 14-team PPR redraft. 2 wide receivers. I thought my camera went out for a second. I saw like a flicker on my screen, and I was like, what just happened? Nope, we're good. 14-team PPR redraft. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and a flex. I got the 1.01. Running back historically goes early in this league. Crazy to go get Bijan or just JJ or Chase. If you've got the 1.01, this is a PPR league redraft. I'm going Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase. Because I know you say historically running back goes early in this league. I think you're still, the ADP right now still shows that people are leaning wide receivers in the first 2 rounds. And if this is a PPR league, then hopefully that will also happen for you. Get your wide receiver 1 out of the way, and then let's hammer the running backs at the turn at the 2 and 3. Guys like Ramondre Stevenson have been falling there. Aaron Jones, 2 of my favorites. Kenneth Walker, guys like that. That would be my suggestion. Alex, becoming a member for the 27th month. That is the longest. That is now the new longest that I have seen in a stream. 27 months. Welcome back, Alex. Appreciate the support. Just popping in to say hello, Kyle, my fellow headliners. Absolutely cannot wait for football to be back soon. Have fun in Chicago, Alex. I will. Thank you very much for being a member for so long. Trey, Mr. Hubble Telescope himself. 1 year of being a headliner is better than 1 year of being... Oh, I'm not... I don't know who's listening right now, so I'm not going to say the rest of it. Ricky becoming a member of... or no, he's not. That's a donation, not a membership. My bad, Ricky. Ricky with the $20 dono. Which team do you like better? Team 1 with Hill, A.J. Brown, Aaron Jones, Hawkinson, Madison, Pacheco, Kirk, Pickens, and Dillon, or Team 2 with Hill, Chubb, Jones, Keenan Allen, Judy, Fields, Swift, Pickens, Addison? Appreciate you. Team 2, in my opinion, is safer. Team 2, in my opinion, is safer, while Team 1 potentially has a little bit more upside. Team 2 safer. Team 1 potentially a little bit more upside. Flo wants my thoughts on the Jonathan Taylor situation. Fantasy stock up or down? He's not going anywhere. They're not trading him. He can request a trade. He's upset by what Jim Irsay has had to say. He's upset that he's not going to get a contract extension right now. Coming off the injury that he did last year, I'm not super shocked that he didn't. But they're not trading him. They already said they're not going to trade him. Jim Irsay said it last night. His text message verbatim was, we're not trading Jonathan Taylor now. We're not trading him in October. In October, Taylor is a Colt. He's not going anywhere. He's going to be in there, I think. So for me, no change in fantasy stock, because I think him and Anthony Richardson are going to be dynamic together. Ben becoming a member for the 10th month of Excessive Chubb. Ben, what's going on? Yo, so happy to be here. Say hi to Sue at the Field Museum if you go. Not going to the Field Museum. That one we're not going to. We've done that a couple of times. We're not going there. Dynasty Superflex. Traded Pickett, have Anthony Richardson and T-Law, plus Quentin Johnson for Cortland Sutton and DK Metcalf. How did I do? Value-wise for your team, I mean, as long as you have another third-string quarterback, then that's all right. Would have probably liked to keep Quentin Johnston, but you're getting a couple of other guys, especially DK Metcalf, who's a little bit more solidified. And Quentin Johnston might not have a great year this year if Mike Williams stays healthy, but he could end up being an animal next year and being better than Sutton or Metcalf. Short term, good for you. Long term, could potentially work out in the other guy's favor. Ricky agrees with Trey on the last message. Ricky, thanks for the $2 dono. Andy Perez, welcome to Full Chubb. Welcome in. Hey, we got 180 people watching right now and only 29 likes. Andy, welcome into Full Chub. Thanks for becoming a member of the channel today. Tommy, becoming a member for the 22nd month. Hey, Kyle, wanted your thoughts on Kenneth Walker for this year. Hope you all are doing well. Tommy, doing well. Thank you very much. Hopefully you are too. I like Kenneth Walker. I like Zach Charbonnet. I think Zach Charbonnet is going to take away some of Kenneth Walker's ceiling. I still think Kenneth Walker is a top 12 running back. I think he finishes anywhere kind of in that 6 to 10, 7 to 11 range. I think there's going to be some weeks where maybe they just utilize Charbonnet, maybe a little bit more in the passing game. Maybe on those weeks that Kenneth Walker is a little bit banged up, they decide, hey, we're going to kind of limit him this week, and they go with Charbonnet a little bit more. But Kenneth Walker isn't going to lose enough touches, in my opinion, that we still don't make him an RB1. Red Hulk with the $10 dono. Red, appreciate you. Underdog, Best Ball, Mania Draft. Do we want to do an underdog draft live? Throw some swag rich emotes in the chat there, emojis in the chat there if you want to do an underdog draft live. I have Lamar, Chubb, Najee, Garrett Wilson, Godwin. Running backs available. J.K. Sanders, Akers, Pierce. Wide receivers, Lockett, Addison, Pittman, Gabe Pickens, Dotson. Tight ends, Pitts and Goddard. Who should I pick next? Me personally, since you have Chubb and Najee, Wilson and Godwin, I'm either going to go with Pierce. I like Dameon Pierce this season. Or I'm going to go with George Pickens. I probably take Dameon Pierce first because I believe George Pickens probably lasts longer than take George Pickens with your next pick. Andy Perez upgraded his membership. Hey, don't forget, if you're a member here on the channel, make sure you connect your Discord so you can be in Discord with us and all the other members of Headliner Nation. Cody with a $5 dono. How viable do you think it would be waiting late to grab Geno Kyler Murray stack, wanting to maximize my wide receiver running back stacks, debating between that and Fields? I am not super dependent on Kyler Murray this season because he probably won't even be back until the midpoint this year, and even then he's probably not going to be 100% healthy. I don't want to draft him saying, oh yeah, that's my quarterback one. So maybe Geno would be safe. He would be okay, but he's not. I don't think he's going to have as much upside as he did last year. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. I don't hate it, but it depends on who you would take in that Fields area instead. Litnick with a $20.69 donation. How in the hell are we doing, gang? It's almost football time. Shout out to the OGs. Shout out to the new members. Let's go. And Trey, who needs to be married when you have this channel? Oh my gosh. I love you all. Nick! Nick is my DayZ compadre. We keep each other alive out there in those mean streets. Give me just a second. Let me see here. I didn't turn on my screen sharing stuff. Let me know in the comments who doesn't have their draft guide as of yet. Who doesn't have their draft guide yet? I'm trying to connect my screen sharing here real quick. There we go. Man, there's a lot of you with no draft guides yet. What? Wow. Okay. Well, we need to try and change that as soon as possible. We really, really do. We have to. Hold on a second here. Why is this acting so weird? Huh. My stuff's acting real weird right now. Okay, we need to... Oh, well, Ben just sent... Okay. Couple things real quick. My screen share thing is working weird for some reason. Ricky with a $20 donation. Appreciate you, Kyle. I always ask your thoughts on why a player has a higher or lower than a certain player. I feel like I respect your ranking so much. I always want to know your thoughts instead of dismissing your opinion. Ricky, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Nick, you have a draft guide. You're a freaking liar. Andy, hey Kyle, I joined you guys last year, was on deployment and missed all offseason information, and was saved by y'all with a 3 QB draft. Thanks. But who is the lowest wide receiver pick before Adams? Well, Andy, welcome back. The lowest wide receiver pick? Can you clarify for me what that means? Ben wants me to give away a draft guide. How do we want to do this? Let me think about that for a second. We're going to think about how we're going to give away a draft guide. Ricky with the $5 dono. Last year, I went to a championship and went to 2 finals because I didn't avoid Adams, Waddle, and Higgins on your advice. Boom. Someone in the comments yesterday was super upset because they were like, you told me to avoid Adams last offseason. We were like, wrong channel, bro. That wasn't us. We did not tell you to avoid Adams last year. We were on it. Okay, so Jake's in the live stream right now. Thanks to Darth Desmond and a couple other members of Headliner Nation, we have 3 draft guides to give away. Ooh, okay. All right, we've got 3 draft guides. So we're going to figure out how to do that. We're going to figure out how to do that in just a second. But I think, at least 100 likes on this video before we give away the draft guides, because we only have 53 right now and 187 people watching. Spam those hearts in the chat as well. Spam those hearts. Max Skills 101 becoming a member for the 18th month. Hey, Kyle, quick question. Is running back heavy still the way to go? Also, which is best drafter? Okay, Max Skills. Real quick, I'm going to break it down for you here, because I've done 3 videos covering the same topic. Jake is also saying that if we hit 150 likes, that he's going to give some memberships as well. Let me just cover it real quick again for you. Running back heavy and wide receiver heavy, I think, are ugly terms sometimes, because people say, oh, wide receiver heavy, and you're thinking, what, are you starting with 3 wide receivers? Running back heavy, oh, are you starting with 3 running backs? For me, it's staying balanced this year, because the redraft ADP is still shaking out to show that there is going to be a plethora of nice running backs at the 2-3 turn. So I am fine with going Justin Jefferson. I am fine with going Jamar Chase. I am fine with going A.J. Brown. I am fine with going Cooper Kupp. I am fine with going Tyreek Hill. I am fine with you going wide receiver in the first round if you feel like that gives you your best upside. But then you are going to have to hammer the running back position at the 2-3 turn. And again, like I mentioned earlier, at the 2-3 turn, guys like Aaron Jones, guys like Ramondre Stevenson, Kenneth Walker is going to fall down there. You're going to have to hammer those 2 guys after that. If you don't want to start wide receiver and that worries you, that's fine. Start running back. I would look at potentially grabbing your wide receiver 1 in the 2nd round, but then go right back to running back in the 3rd round. That is my opinion this year. I think either a running back, wide receiver, running back, or a wide receiver, running back are going to be your best starts this season. $82 likes. We need some more likes. We need some more likes, baby. We got 3 draft guides. Minister, you like wide receiver this year? That's fine if you like it. The data shows that is not going to put you in the best position. The data shows having 2 running backs in the first 3 rounds will give you the best shot at winning your fantasy league. I've done 3 videos on this, and the numbers all say the same thing. Every way you can look at it, from ADP to late round value, to sleepers, to points scored, to consistency, to upside. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been 2 running backs in the first 3 rounds, and there's no way in the world I can do any more videos that prove it to you. I've done 3, and the data has said the same thing every time. That's fine that numbers aren't everything, but numbers help you form an opinion, and numbers also don't lie. You can spin numbers to go in your favor if you can talk yourself around it well enough, but you can't make numbers lie for you. And this season has been insane with I feel like this has been the best off season of videos that we have ever had. Last year's model doesn't work this year, folks. What about last year's model? And 2021. And 2020. And 2019. And 2018. Because we've done it every year. We literally do it every year, and every single year it's the same thing over and over. The numbers have always shown it. The numbers have always shown it. Again, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you guys. The only people that want to argue right now are just the people that are kind of stuck in their way. And that's fine. If you want to go wide receiver, do it. I'm not telling you not to. I'm just telling you the numbers show that that's not the best situation. That's all it is. That's it. That's okay. Yeah, just got to be open-minded. Just got to be open-minded. Jarrett, I don't think Jonathan Taylor gets traded. I don't. He's not going to show up to training camp for a while. He will at some point, though. We got 228 people watching right now and only 95 likes. I can't pick draft guide winners until we get 5 more likes. If you're watching right now and you haven't hit the button, do it. Hurry. Hurry. Ricky with the $5 dono. Will Chubb have more upside with Watson? I think he will score more touchdowns this year. Will he have? He's not going to have more upside because of Watson. He will have more upside if he gets the work in the passing game. And I'm not talking about giving him 80 targets. I'm saying let's get this guy 50 targets at the running back position. That would be more than enough if he scores anywhere from 12 to 15 touchdowns. And the efficiency that he could have, Nick Chubb could be the RB1 at the beginning of the season if he gets 50 targets this year. That's all he needs. That's all he needs. That's all Jonathan Taylor got 2 years ago when he was the RB1. Ricky, who has more upside in order? Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Calvin Ridley. I'm going to go Calvin Ridley, Keenan Allen, DJ Moore in that order for upside. Thanks for the $5 dono again. Jarrett with the $2 dono. Got your question about Taylor already. We're at 131 likes. Let's pick away a draft guide winner here in just a second. Ryan Burns. He liked and he subbed. Ryan, welcome into the Headliner Nation crew, baby. Red Hulk becoming a member for the 22nd month. Draft guide question. Which holds more weight, tiers or rankings? The tiers are not in order, Red Hulk. The tiers are simply just to show you guys that we feel are in the same area. So if you look at In the tier, if Kenneth Walker is over Aaron Jones in the tier, that doesn't mean anything. That just means they're in the same tier together. The rankings are where we have players over each other. So don't look at the individual spots for tiers. Tiers are only to show you who is in the same area. That's it. Supreme, what's going on, Supreme? Becoming a member for the 12th month. Supreme, we got to get some games in next week. It's been way too long. What up, fam? Top 7 best teams this year. Top 7 teams? Woo! Hold on a second. Okay. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, yeah. Hold on. So I'll go through, and I'm going to give you some winners here. So in the NFC East, I think the Eagles are going to take the East. I think the Lions are going to take the North, and that's not me being biased this year because they are not only the betting favorites to win the North, but also to win the entire NFC right now. NFC South. This is a tough one. I think the Saints are a dark horse. I think Carolina. I think Carolina is a dark horse NFC South winner this season, even with a rookie quarterback. Garrett Wilson left practice with a low ankle sprain today, so we'll keep monitoring that. Out in the West, I think San Francisco still takes the West. In the East, I think, are you guys ready for this one? You guys ready for this one? I'm taking the Miami Dolphins in the East. And I don't even care that Jalen Ramsey ended up getting hurt. Obviously, that does hurt the defense a little bit. I am taking the Miami Dolphins in the East. Their defense is still upgraded and much better. This offense has another year to really function well. We see how dynamic it is when Tua is healthy. I'm going out east with the Miami Dolphins in the AFC. Buffalo will get a wild card. New York will get a wild card. In the North, I'm going to go with the Cincinnati Bengals. And in the South, I'm going with Jacksonville. And then out West, I'm going with Kansas City. The AFC is going to be freaking a dogfight. Frederick, if you didn't get your draft guide yet and you're having issues with that, I don't know if you did the underdog promo. I don't know if you just ordered it or whatever. Send an email, info@thefantasyheadliners.com. And I'm also going to be giving away draft guides just a moment. Nick Cyril becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Welcome in, Nick, to the exclusive Headliner Nation. Nick with the $5 dono. What is the ideal draft position for Snake this year if you want to go running back? 10 or a 12 team? If you want to go running back, I would much rather have one of those earlier picks where then I could have a choice of Christian McCaffrey, Austin Eckler, Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor, anybody up at the top. And then coming back at the end of the second round, then again, you're going to get a guy like Ramondre Stevenson, Aaron Jones, things like that. Ricky with the $5 dono. I feel like Chubb will break out in better offense like Josh Jacobs when Raiders got Adams. I also see Derrick Henry destroying teams with Hopkins. Potentially. Wouldn't it be something if the running backs this season just went absolutely berserk? And everyone was like, oh, we love running backs again. Dolphin 343 with the $5 dono. Hey, 12-team Superflex auction league. I'm allowed one keeper. I can keep Fields for 22 or A.J. Brown for 30. Total budget is $250. Who would you keep? This one is actually a lot tougher with it being Superflex. Dolphin, I can't answer that question for you just yet, though. What I need from you is I need to know what's the average price for quarterbacks in this auction league. I need to know what typically they cost for top-tier quarterbacks. As soon as I know that, I can answer your question for you. Jarrett with the $5. Does Jamar Chase go down because of the Burrow injury? Not until we know more about it. Not until we know more about it. Does Devontae Adams go down because of the QB situation? We have already said this offseason, I have an extremely large portion in the draft guide committed to me being very worried about Devontae Adams. I dive deep into some numbers there. Jake did a video the other day where he mentioned that Adams is a concern for him as well. Absolutely. Josh Jacobs not showing up right now. I'm all right. I'm okay with that. It's all right. Ricky with the $5 dono. Appreciate you saying Dolphins winning the East. As a Fins fan, Lions Dolphins Super Bowl. That would be something, wouldn't it? That'd be fun. Xavier with the $5 dono. Are Travis and Mahomes a good first 2 picks, or does it hinder you? 14-man, full PPR. I wonder because there is running back, wide receiver wealth in the first 2 rounds, 6 picks. Taking Travis Kelce in the first, I'm not going to argue against it. All right? Am I doing it? No, but I'm not going to argue against it because I understand it. I am not going tight end quarterback. I did a video on this actually a while back. It's titled Nobody's Doing This. It's a mock draft video. So I would highly recommend after the live stream today, Xavier, you go check it out and see what I did there, because I went tight end quarterback to start to look at this type of strategy. And my team didn't turn out that bad, but I will tell you, I tried it several times, and one time did I nail a team that I thought was good. Every other time, I was like, I don't like the way this looks. So in a 14-man, I need running backs because they're going to be even harder to get in a 14-man league. So in your situation, I'm not going tight end or quarterback. I will go wide receiver, running back, or running back, wide receiver, running back, wide receiver, running back, wide receiver, running back, and then I will get my quarterback after that. And then I'm targeting guys like TJ Hawkinson, George Kittle. And if you don't get guys like that, Mark Andrews, then you're waiting a little bit to grab guys later on. Mike gifted a membership to the Headliner Nation community. Appreciate you, Mike. Jake gifted 10 memberships to the Headliner Nation community. Thanks so much for the gifted membership. Mike and Jake showing a little bit of love to the fam out there as well. And I still got 3 draft guides to give away. Tesero, 87 with the $5 dono. 10-team PPR. Keep Chase in the first, Tyreek in the second, or Ridley in the 16th. I'm keeping Tyreek Hill in the second. You're getting a first-round pick for a second-round pick. 100% going with that. I'm getting a phone call from Chicago right now, which is weird. Hold on just a second. I'm going to mute my phone and see what this is. It was the restaurant we're going to confirming my reservation for tonight. All right, hold on. I have to scroll back up here real quick because Dolphin asked me a question and I need to see if he responded to me. I'm not Dolphin. I don't see a response to my question about your super chat. I'm going to go back up one more time real quick. I don't see it. Okay, we're going to move on. Let's pick out some draft guide winners. Let's do that. Let's do this. All right. I'm going to ask everybody a question, okay? This is how we're going to pick our first 2 winners. Two of the 3. Since we're giving away draft guides, okay? Oh, Dolphin, right there, another $5. Allen went for 57, Mahomes for 46, and Jackson went for 40. I keep Justin Fields at $22 then, because that's a significant discount compared to those other guys. Okay. All right. Here we go. Since we're giving away draft guides, I'm going to ask a draft guide question. And I have said this. And then Jake just gave me another one. So this is how we're going to give away all 3 draft guides. I'm going to ask Jake's question first. This is coming from Jake. This is how we're going to give away the first draft guide, okay? I'm going to type break in the chat, okay? I'm going to type break in the chat. I'm going to ask my question, and then when break shows up in the chat, the first person to answer it correctly will win a draft guide. Except I have to ask him the answer real quick. First person to answer this question correctly will get a draft guide. Okay. All right, we're on the same. All right, here we go. All right. In Jake's massive pristine auction unboxing video, in Jake's pristine auction massive unboxing video, what was the last item he unwrapped? What was the last item he showed on the video and unwrapped? First person to answer it correctly gets a free draft guide. If you have a draft guide, don't answer. Done. Richard Glass. Richard Glass wins. It was a Joe Burrow picture. It was a Joe Burrow picture. There it is. Richard, congratulations on the dub. Send us an email, info@thefantasyheadliners.com, and make sure that you include, or not include, but make sure you do it from the email account associated with your YouTube handle so we can verify that it's the right person. Congratulations. Congratulations on the dub. All right, we're going to give away 2 more draft guides now, okay? And because we're giving away 2 draft guides, I'm going to ask a draft guide question. And it's going to be the same thing, all right? I'm going to ask the question. I'm going to type break in the chat. Okay? The first 2 people to answer correctly will win a draft guide. And there are 2 correct answers to this question. The answer is going to be an NFL running back. It doesn't matter if you guys answer the same one or different ones. Let's say, for instance, that the answer to the question was Barry Sanders and Herschel Walker. If you both say Herschel Walker, you both win. If you both say Barry Sanders, you both win. Now, that's not the answer. If one says Herschel and one says Barry, then those 2 people win, okay? Here we go. Everybody ready? I have mentioned this in several videos, that last year in our draft guide, my dynamic running back rating predicted big seasons from 2 specific players, and were the top 2 breakout candidates predicted by the DRBR. Who are they? In last year's draft guide. Aaron Jones, no. Nick Chubb, no. Aaron Jones was 2 years ago. It's not Derrick Henry. It's not Herbert. It's not Kenneth Walker. McCobre is number 1 because Josh Jacobs was one of those answers. McCoBray. McCobre, he is our first winner. McCobre, make sure you send us an email, info@thefantasyheadliners.com. That was the first running back that the DRBR predicted last season. Swank Mastermind is our second winner because he also put Josh Jacobs. So Swank Mastermind and Macabre, info@thefantasyheadliners.com. Use the email associated with your YouTube account, and we will get you access to those draft guides as soon as possible. There we go. Alex Rice was also right. He doesn't win a draft guide, but he put Ramondre Stevenson. Let's see. A lot of people were getting this one right. I love it. Y'all are paying attention. Let's go. I want to give some love to the people who gave, even though you didn't win. Alex Rice, Ramondre Stevenson. Ryan Davis got one right with Ramondre Stevenson. Rude's got one right with Ramondre Stevenson. Cheerios put Jacobs. Brandon O'Leary put Ramondre. Bommy put Ramondre. I'm seeing a lot of Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones was 3 years ago. I can't remember. But before his big season, or maybe even 3 years ago, before his big season, the DRBR also predicted him as well. It also predicted Austin Eckler's breakout season. Pollard was one of them last year as well, but he was not the main one. He was not the main one. Ramondre Stevenson, Josh Jacobs, Pollard was another one. Tony Pollard was another one last year. The DRBR accurately predicted a breakout season. OEG said Ramondre. Josh Jacobs from Maddox. Brandon apparently woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. Recon put Jacobs. Legendary put Jacobs. K. Ragu put Ramondre. Swank, you still won anyway. You both won. Pollard from ZG. Ramondre from Roxton. Lots of answers. Let's go. What up, Felipe? I bought the draft guide, and I want to know if there's a disc where I can put my doubts about some players so you guys can help me out. Much love. A disc. Like Discord? We do have a Discord, Felipe. But you have to become a member on the channel to get access to it. So, hey, Anna, do you have those? I see that you're in the chat right now. Can you put the directions to access Discord for me in the chat, please, and thank you? If you're able. If you're not, it's okay. Love it. Oh, I think I missed a couple super chats. Hold on, I got to scroll back up here. Dogs Breakfast gifted a membership. Dogs, appreciate you. Thanks so much for that. Bukowski becoming a member for the 22nd month. How many mock drafts is too many mock drafts, and who invented bacon? I don't think that there's an accurate answer to either of those questions. Ricky dropping another $20 dono. Ricky, appreciate you. Do you think CD improves in his yards per reception in Yak? I don't have high in my rankings because I don't know if big play upside is there. I don't like the loss in Schultz and Zeke. Thoughts on this? Ricky, did you see my must-have video? Listen, Ricky, I can't in good faith answer that question for you because I went in depth in my must-have wide receiver video last week on that. And if you missed it, you got to go back and watch it again because I talk about that in the video. Ben gifted a membership as well. Thanks so much. Lost. How long is my gift for? So if you were gifted a membership, your membership lasts for 1 month. I believe it's 30 days from the time that you get it. So it's not like you got it on the 30th and it's going to end on August 1st. You get it for the next 30 days. I think it's 30 days and not 31, but you get it for the next 30 days. When it's coming up is being over with, you will get an email, I believe, from YouTube saying, hey, your gifted membership is coming up. Do you want to continue to subscribe? And then you can go in and set it up so then it starts reoccurring for you monthly. Richard Glass, Jake just sent your guide to you. There you go, baby. There you go. you go. We're not going to do an underdog draft today because my screen share is acting weird right now, so we'll have to do it next week. Maybe I'll go live one night this week or something, and we'll do an extra live show this week or something. We'll figure it out. There it is right there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to pin this comment to the top here from Anna. Anna is our moderator here. New members connecting to Discord. So if you've been gifted a membership today, if you've become a member today, whatever it is, if you've done those things today, then what I'm going to need you to do is follow the directions in Anna's comment and connect your Discord to YouTube so you can get in our Discord community, start hanging out, getting to know those members. Our Discord community is freaking fantastic. I'm going to tell you right now, it's the best one out there. Best one out there. There is not another fantasy platform that has a better Discord community than we do, and I will step in the ring and fight anybody who says differently. Right like that. What's more important, ADP or rankings? 100% rankings. 100% rankings. I wasn't real loose for that. You know what I want to do? I want to do another give. Who wants to do another giveaway? Who wants to do another giveaway? Mo, the draft guide is awesome. Highly recommend. Boom. Damian Pierce, Isaiah Pacheco, or Rashad White. Give me Damian Pierce, baby. Hey, the 3 winners of the draft guide, except Richard, he already got his. So the other 2 winners of the draft guide, you have to email from your email that is connected to YouTube because we don't know who you are and we cannot verify if you don't do that. So for our 2 winners, make sure that you do that. Am I still drafting Taylor? Yes, I think he's still going to show up. Take the discount, though, because he's going to fall now. So if you're drafting before he shows up, take the discount. He could fall into the second round. Is the $10 underdog match draft guide offer still available? Absolutely it is. Here, I'll put it on the bottom of the screen, too, for you. Right there. There it is right there. You get a free draft guide, too. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you want a draft guide and you haven't gotten one yet and you want to get it for super cheap, sign up on Underdog. Download the app. Go to the website. It doesn't matter. Sign up for a new account and deposit at least $10 and use code word headliners when you do that. You will get a free draft guide. They will match your deposit up to $100 as well. And I don't know how close we are to 1,000 first-time depositors, but if you're one of the first 1,000 people to sign up, you get to pick something from Jake's office. A piece of memorabilia. The boss, half PPR, A.J. Brown or Lamb keeper. I've got A.J. Brown just above Lamb, but I have them both as must-haves. I love them both this year. Kobe fan 824, welcome into Holden Chubb. I feel like you were a member last year, right? I feel like you were a member last year. Who wants to do another giveaway? I'm not going to give away a draft guide, though. I've got something I've been wanting to give away for a while. What about some Manscaped stuff? Who wants a Manscaped goodie bag? The bird, I already gave that away to your mom. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. Bird, I'm kidding. It was a joke. Settle down, everybody. It was a joke. We're having fun. All right. So what would be in here? You know, Nick, you chill out. We have not 1, not 2, but 3 pairs of Manscaped underwear. Boxers. We have the Ultra Smooth package. The Ultra Smooth package. And then we have a nice little Manscaped toiletry bag. And inside it, we have an accessory bag that has all of your tools. We have, still in the package, so you know it hasn't been used, we got this. We got a lawnmower. We've got ball toner. We've got lip balm. And ball deodorant. That's it. I want to give this away. I want to give this away. I want to pick somebody that becomes a member today. I want to pick somebody that becomes a member today. Whether you gift a membership or you get a membership on your own, anybody that became a member today is going to be entered into this. And then I will announce in the next video that I do who wins. Because I'll have to pull the spreadsheet of everyone that became members today. Anybody that became a member today that bought their own membership, or anybody that gifts memberships. If you were gifted a membership, you have to get your own. That's just because I can't say, hey, spend $5 and become a member, and then they have to pay to jump in, but then somebody else didn't. I have to be fair. I'll pick a winner in my next one. Jake doesn't win. Jake does not get to win. Ethan's in the house. So anybody that becomes a member today, Buck gifting a membership, can we get a how to use right now? No. Alex Cruz getting that gifted membership. Lit Nick gifting 10 memberships to the Headliner Nation community. Nick gifting memberships as well. So Nick's going to be in on it. Buck is in on it. Ben is in on it. So Nick, Ben, Buck, Anna, I had to because Underdog sent me this gigantic neon sign. I had to take my other stuff down, and in terms of plugging it in, I had nowhere else to plug it in except where the flag was. I had no choice, Anna. It was not mine. I know Mike gifted a membership as well today. I know I'm missing at least one, maybe two more people. I already got Ben. He gifted a membership. All right, who else gifted a membership that I'm forgetting about? I know. My surge protectors under my gaming computer are all full, and under my work computer are all full. They're all filled up right now. I have no open spots. You can flag me with the underdog sign. That actually is not a bad idea, Anna. I like that idea, actually. I might try to figure that out. The only problem is, like we've learned, when I do the gaming stream, the wireless outlet, it messes with everything. You can hear it in the background going like tick, 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 tick. It makes it that weird noise. I can turn it on right now too, but the only problem is I don't have it plugged in. That's why. Hold on a second. I can't find the outlet. There. But am I the only one? Do you see do you all see like the black line going down the screen right now? That's why I haven't had it on, because it does something weird to my camera. You guys don't see it? There's no way. Right here, it's a black line that keeps going up and down. You don't see that? There's no way. On my screen right now, there is a black line. It's faint. You can't really see it. It's right here. It starts at the top of the screen and comes down to like right here and then stops and then starts again. That's crazy. It's like right here. Austin, we're having fun, bro. We're having fun. Loosen up. It's a party, baby. That's crazy. It only does it on my monitor. That's a good. Here, let me pull up YouTube on my phone real quick. Yes, there is. I see it. It is extremely faint, though. On your end, it is way more faint than it is on my end. But it is absolutely still there. Look at the Lions helmet right here. Keep an eye right here on the Lions helmet. You can kind of see a black streak kind of go down right here. You can kind of see that line go down every few seconds. You can absolutely... Yes, Xavier sees it now. Yes, thank you, Xavier. Uh-huh. 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 Thank you. The good news is that it's obviously not bad enough that people are going to notice it. See, I'm not crazy. Oh, Chris, you can't sign up. That's okay. It is it's very faint on that end. That's good though, because now I don't have to worry about it. So if there's anything that we've done today, we have found out that I don't have to worry about it in my videos. I love that. Stop procrastinating and answer if you like Gibbs as early as he is going. I really think that... Oh, I'm sorry. Is there another question here that I... Sammy! Keeper help. 10-team redraft. Keep Tyreek Hill in the second round. AJ in the third. I'm really looking to get... It says Bichon. I think you mean Bijan, maybe? Keep AJ Brown in the third. Much better value. Ethan. Thank you, Ethan. Hey, if the doctor sees it, that's all that matters. Houston Rockets fan. Keeper question. Amon-Ra in the 6th. Olave in the 10th. Pierce in the 11th. Fields last pick. Get to keep 2. I am probably... Ooh, this is tough. Your best values here are Olave and Pierce. You get to stay balanced. Both of them are going to cost you minimal. But I would almost say keep Olave and Amon-Ra instead, because Amon-Ra and Olave are probably going to get drafted before Pierce would. So you can probably still get Pierce at a decent price. So I'd probably keep the 2 wide receivers and try to get tricky with that. Jeff with a question. My league essentially boils down to a 2-point per reception league. Weird, I know. Any mid or late round picks who could be PPR monsters for me to pick up? Oh, absolutely. Hold on. Let me bring up some current underdog ADP. And let me just reiterate this one more time. Best ball ADP on underdog is not what you should expect. Is not what you should expect in redraft leagues. These are 2 totally different formats of playing. The only reason that I'm using these right now is because the redraft ADP that I have seen so far still doesn't feel correct to me. I think there's going to be some leveling out, and I want to wait until it gets a little bit closer before I start using that. So I'm going to use other ADP right now to try and give us a little bit of a mindset, okay? So in terms of guys that you can get like kind of mid, that would be PPR monsters. Christian Kirk, absolutely one. He was in my must-have video the other day. DJ Moore potentially could be that type of a guy. Chris Godwin. Michael Pittman could get a decent amount of targets. Kadarius Toney potentially. Sky Moore. Odell Beckham Jr. is going super late. Juju, Romeo Doubs, Jacoby Myers. I mean, those are all guys right there that if you're looking for targets, that would kind of be where I'm leaning right now. Why are people throwing up the peace symbol? Why are people throwing up the peace symbol? Yeah, Nevada's, it's weird that you can't gamble online, but it is what it is. Oh, because Anna's leaving. Oh. Anna, appreciate your service today. I was like, why are people throwing up the peace symbol? D-Hop any good at current ADP? Current ADP, I'm okay with it. If it gets higher, though, we got to be careful with it. Andres! Hey, Kyle, I have CMC and Tyreek Hill in my 12-man PPR league. Who should I target at the 1.11 and 2.22? Andres, if this is a keeper league, I have no idea because I don't know who the keepers are. If this is a keeper league, I wouldn't be able to answer that because I don't know who's being kept or anything like that. So CMC or Chase, half PPR keeper in a keeper league, I'm probably keeping Chase if you can keep him multiple years down the road. Is it crazy to get Amari Cooper in the second round? Yeah, because he doesn't have a second round ADP right now. I wouldn't say it's crazy, but it definitely is not needed. Amari Cooper has got like a 33 overall ADP on Underdog, so redraft, you're probably looking at potentially like a 4th round ADP. Najee, Stevenson, or Jones is my RB1. That's Romandre. Robbie, you can't keep him for more than a year. Right now, not knowing when Joe Burrow would be back, I'm probably going to lean CMC if we're just talking about 2023. Aaron, should you wait on quarterback? You can. Yeah, absolutely. You can. Am I going Daniel Jones or Deshaun Watson? I don't know about that potentially, but it depends on, how late are you wanting to wait. I am Trep. Trevor Lawrence has consistently been higher for me in my rankings this year. I think Judy has more upside than Godwin this season. Juju, I don't think is going to have a ton of upside, but I think you could see a good amount of targets and a PPR and half PPR. Maybe a guy that you could see as a consistent wide receiver 3 on the season. Half PPR keeper, Hurts in the 5th, Lamb in the 3rd, Ridley in the 13th, Etienne in the 8th. Choose 3. Jalen Hurts and CeeDee Lamb for sure. I probably go Etienne in the 8th then and let Calvin Ridley hop back into the pool. Any salary cap advice for 20-team leagues? Yeah, I actually break down how to kind of manage salary cap in auction leagues in the draft guide. So that information is in there. Penny or Swift, if your $3 million depended on it? Neither. If I had to put $3 million, I would go with Swift because Penny just continues to miss significant portions of seasons. If you were to guarantee me both played 17 games this year, Penny would be higher. He would score more fantasy points. Running back, wide receiver, or wide receiver, running back, running back. I would go wide receiver, running back, running back. Chase Brown to handcuff Mixon. You can if you have a roster spot. If you don't worry about it. Andres, yeah, I think Pat Freiermuth is still going to be the go-to guy for Kenny Pickett. Xavier, I did a video this year that proved that running quarterbacks do not hurt running back value. I did a video that showed all the numbers. Running backs or running quarterbacks do not hurt running back value. They do not. Running backs still have clear path to volume and upside, even with a running quarterback, and numbers for the last 5 years show that. I'm okay with OBJ this season. I'm going to do like another minute or two of questions, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget, become a member today. If you become a member, you're going to have a shot at our Manscaped giveaway here. Whether you do it now or after the show, anybody that becomes a member before midnight is going to be entered because people are going to watch us afterwards. $200 live auction salary cap. Keep Sun God for $1 or AJ Brown for $32. As much as I love AJ Brown, I'm keeping Sun God for $1. That's too good of a value to pass up. Would you take a high-end QB and a 6-point QB TDs over a top wide receiver or running back in the second or third? Yes, in 6-point touchdowns, I would. I would go with a quarterback in the second. 12-team standard snake draft. And the reason I say that is even because like the Trevor Lawrence, Justin Herbert values probably don't last very long. They probably don't last very long. Jake said he'll gift another couple memberships if everyone watches the Doc's video this afternoon. Yep, Ethan will have a video coming out here in the next couple of hours. So make sure you have notifications on and you are keeping an eye out on the channel. Nice new camera. Trep, appreciate you. Feels good. What's the running back sweet spot in Best Ball Mania? 4 or 5 or more? Listen, in Best Ball, I am going wide receiver, running back, running back. Wide receiver, running back, running back. Wide receiver, running back, running back. Every time. That's how I've started all of my drafts. Wide receiver in the first, running back, running back. The second and third running backs in Best Ball right now are absolutely insane values. Get a wide receiver 1, get your 2 running backs, and then just stay fluid with the draft after that. Where are we taking Burrow in redraft? Probably no differently than where he currently is. I mean, he's a guy you could go 3rd, 4th round. He'll be okay coming back from the calf. It's just a calf. He'll be all right. What up, Kyle? I'm running a Superflex League this year on ESPN. I added the OP position and deleted the flex. Is that the correct way to create it? Yeah, because OP would be... Now, listen, even in Superflex Leagues, you typically have a flex spot. So normally you would do quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 or 3 wide receivers, 1 or 2 flexes, and then 1 Superflex. That is normally how those Superflex leagues are going to be set up. Jake gifting another 5 memberships to the Headliner Nation community. Jake, appreciate that. Listen, I didn't get them done this week, but I have video breakdowns for everybody coming out. I'm going to do a video breakdown on the Philadelphia offense. I'm going to do a video breakdown on the Dallas offense. And I'm going to do a video breakdown. There's another one, too. I can't remember who it was. So there is going to be new membership-only videos coming very soon. And maybe we'll do a members-only live stream this week and do an underdog draft during that. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah, and then Jake did it this past week, but he's going to start doing it again more, dropping random Zoom calls with members. He's just going to post a link for you. Anybody that wants to hop into it and talk one-on-one with Jake can do that. But Headliner Nation, I've got to get going. I've got to get packed. My daughter's packing right now. We got to head out. We're going to be headed to Chicago here shortly. Appreciate everybody tuning in to the video today, though. Appreciate everybody being a part of the stream. Appreciate everybody gifting memberships, buying draft guides. If you haven't bought your draft guide yet, make sure that you do it as soon as possible. Trust me, there is so much information in there. You're going to want to start consuming it now, even if you don't draft for a while. Make sure that you get that as soon as possible. Also, sign up over on Underdog if you can. Download the app. Code word Headliners when you do your first time deposit. Darren is gifting a membership to the Headliner Nation community as well. Darren, I'm going to write down your name so you can be in the giveaway for the Manscaped stuff. member-only fantasy league this year. We're going to do some best ball stuff potentially, but nothing like we did last year. That was a headache and a disaster. No. Gerald, who's the Josh Jacobs this season? My dynamic running back rating gives that to you. My dynamic running. Oh, and by the way, we told everybody to draft Josh Jacobs last year, so. If I had to pick one guy, though, like to finish as a top 3 running back that's not being drafted as such right now, that's really hard because Josh Jacobs was not the usual. Actually, I just did a video on this the other day, Gerald. I just did a video on this, ADP diamonds or busts. In that video, I talk about and I give several guys that can kind of meet those expectations. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to get going, though. Peace out, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Have a great week. I'll see you in the videos this week. And everybody stay safe out there. Peace out, Headliner Nation.
When the game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing this